Hello and welcome back to 4FS Gaming. In this video we are going to look at update 1.4.1 for Hunt Showdown. This update brings two major features, a PvE trials mode and at long last the ability to dual wield pistols. There are some other minor changes and additions that I shall go through as well. Also don't forget to find us over at twitch.tv/4FS Gaming to catch our live streams as well. So first up, Trials Mode. This is a solo PvE game mode where you can explore the map. At each compound there is a challenge that you can activate. These challenges come in three different types. There is Parkour Mode where you have to run around reaching checkpoints within a time limit, a Sniper Trial where you stay on a roof or in a tower and you have to headshot specific enemies within a time limit, and Wave Trials in which you have to kill a number of specific enemies that spawn in succession. Each trial has additional objectives such as kill 10 hives or don't take any rending damage, and depending on your performance you can earn up to 3 stars in each trial. The eventual aim would be to achieve 3-star ratings in all trials across both maps. At the start of each trial there is a snippet of lore for you to read, and the weapons and equipment you start with will be different for each trial. One thing that I love about this mode is that once you load up one of the maps, you can fast travel to any compound on that map and start the trial without any further loading screens. So it's really fluid to do a lot of trials on the same map. The trials themselves are pretty fun and they range in difficulty. Some are rather easy and others forced me to take several attempts to learn the routes and spawns in order to earn my 3 stars. It feels good to perfectly execute a parkour trial, avoiding enemies and having everything fall into place. The sniper trials force you to be accurate and fast with your shooting. Miss a few shots, and getting 3 stars in the time limit will become very difficult. The wave trials are a little bit lackluster in comparison, but it is still fun to manage your kills while avoiding swarms of hellhounds, especially when one of your objectives might be not to take any rending damage. When you earn stars, you will also unlock rewards depending on how many you have. This is mostly an assortment of equipment, hunt dollars, and blood bonds, but there are 2 legendary weapon skins to earn through trials as well. The Tartuffi for the Spectre Bayonet, and the Cordwainer for the Nagant Officer Carbine. Now these are both really nice skins. Overall, Trials is a nice addition, and I know some people were hoping for a PvE mode to be more story-filled, like a campaign, and others would have preferred a proper wave defense mode with co-op, but the way this is integrated does provide brilliant opportunities for newer players to learn the ins and outs of each compound, especially with the parkour challenges, and it provides more opportunity to practice aim, maneuver through AI, and get familiar with different weapons and equipment as well. I think this is a really welcome mode considering how it will help new players prepare for Bounty Hunt. There is also opportunity to add a new set of trials with the 3rd map when it finally arrives, or rotate out trials as the game progresses. Let's move on and talk about dual wielding. This mechanic lets you equip 2 pistols in the same slot as a matched pair. The pistols must be the same, however you can equip a legendary and a normal pistol side by side. When you do this, the 2 pistols take up a medium slot. This means you can take a matched pair of pistols and a medium weapon, or 2 matched pairs of pistols, but if you want to take a large weapon you will need Quartermaster to dual wield as a secondary. Dual wielding prevents you from aiming down sights, however you can tighten your spread by pressing the ADS button. Your shots in this mode are much more accurate than using fanning, but they still come nowhere close to being viable at medium to long range without that ADS ability. You can also control the rhythm of your shots, so you can tap quickly to fire 2 shots in quick succession and then wait to fire again, or you can alternate your fire so you essentially double the fire rate of whatever pistols you're using. As it turns out, dual wielding is a lot of fun, it allows you to shoot a lot and it's accurate enough to be used at short range but not much further. But is dual wielding actually good? Well, yes and no. As expected, the extra ammo and fire rate makes it very strong against AI, but that's never really the threat, is it? The inability to ADS is a major limitation. It means that if you're using a shotgun long weapon, then you can't use your sidearm to hit that player standing still 50 meters away when the opportunity presents itself. And if you use long ammo, you won't be able to quick swap and reliably kill beyond, say, 20 meters. The obvious advantage at close range is that with any pistol but the Bornheim, if you 2-tap the chest, then you will down that enemy at close range, and you can do that very quickly when holding 2 guns. It also works well with a few weapons specifically, like the Lamat, as the secondary fire essentially acts now like a Caldwell rifle hand cannon, but with a longer reload. And then you also get those 18 compact shots that you can spam if the enemy isn't quite dead yet. Honestly, I don't think many competitive loadouts will be using matched pairs and dual wielding, aside from maybe a few select weapons. It might be okay taking it with a Winnie or a Carabiner, but the inability to quick swap at range means that many loadouts aren't going to bother with this mechanic. I'm a bit concerned that the lack of ADS will make dual wielding obsolete, but we'll have to see how it performs on live servers for final judgment. A potential change could be to allow you to holster one of the pistols if you choose, so it acts like a normal single slot pistol, and then gives you the option to equip both simultaneously. This would make sense, because you'd think that a hunter in the field would be able to just put one pistol away if he's carrying two of them. It will be nice for new players, or even players who are fresh prestige, to have more close range options that are not shotguns at the early levels, especially ones that don't require intensive use of trait points. Speaking of traits, we are getting one new one. Ambidextrous will cost 3 points, and it'll help you reload matched pairs faster, which is a nice little bonus. There is one more small balance change coming with this patch. The reserve ammo for compact ammo pistols is being reduced by about a third, which is due to the ability to now take 3 compact ammo guns and stack obscene amounts of bullets. Finally, we are getting 3 more legendary weapons to purchase with blood bonds. The Aftermath is getting the Wolf's Mouth skin. The Labelle is getting this very different Spring Chicken version. And the Uppercut gets yet another legendary, the Lord's Prayer. Now I'm really looking forward to this update. I don't think it's a huge game changer for experienced players, however the Trials mode is certainly worth playing, and it will help support newer players in learning and practicing the game. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. This is Ascendance from 4FS Gaming.